Welcome back to Teachings and Tangents with Kathy Batista. Today we're going to be talking about money. Money, funny, honey. So what I want to talk about money is energy. It's a form of energetic exchange. And with my clients, I often teach them about this energy exchange when they're trying to earn money and this get that for that. And we go deep into it. Maybe I'll do another tangent on money exchange and that, how it's just an energy exchange when we are working or buying something or selling something, right? But today around money, with knowing that money is energy, right? I recently just was walking the dog, walking Lacey, and I had this thought of a phrase. So there's tons of quotes about money and around this type of quote, right? Money can't buy you happiness, but it sure makes your misery less. Or money can't buy you happiness, but it sure helps. All of these, there's so many different ones, and I'm sorry if I can't credit an author on them, but so many different phrases about what money can and can't do, and having more of it, right? If you have more money, you can't buy happiness, but it sure makes it easier, is what the theme is, right? So I started thinking about this and knowing how I view money as an exchange, energetic exchange, and when I get it, all it does is intensify the energy that I already have, right? So yeah, money can't buy you happiness, but it makes it easier to be happy. Only if you're already happy, because you're getting more of that energy. So if you're miserable and you fall into a lump sum of money, it's going to make it easier to be miserable. It's not going to make it easy to be happy. You will just have this greater ability to live in that shit, live in your misery, because you've intensified that energy with having more of it. It's where we are energetically and the intention of our daily living, where we are when we receive money, that's what's magnified more, because money is just a form of energy. It's all energy. It's all energy. So we want to come from a place where we're practicing self-compassion, compassion for others, grace for ourselves. We want to come from a place of practicing, starting every day and ending every day with an intention of how we want to live, how we want to be. And then any energy that comes to us or we give away is coming from that place. But if I wake up and I complain about the dog, which I like sometimes do, but complain about the dog, or I complain about my house, or I complain about my body, I complain about this food that I have, and all of this, like everything, oh, that driver is bothering. If I'm in this state, anything that comes to me that day will be magnified through that energy, because that is the energy that I am living in. And then anything that comes to me is magnified in that sense. So it really serves us to keep that in check, right? Now, this isn't like, don't ever be upset and don't ever be happy. I mean, don't ever be upset. Don't ever get angry at somebody, right? Watch any of the videos. This is not how I teach. We teach in the moment, and we are this whole perfect human full of all sorts of emotions that we sometimes label good or bad. It just feels different, right? So we want to get to the best feeling emotion every day that we possibly can, and we know that changes. But if we have this intention of living from a place of energetic love, then that's what's magnified. We'll go into this in another episode, but we truly just have two buckets that we draw from. We either draw from love or we draw from fear. And so how we can keep this in check to make sure that our vibration, our own energy field, is always making sure is what I'm thinking, feeling, saying, doing, coming from a place of love, of divine love? Or am I coming from a place of fear and lacking and, ego, right? So when we answer that question, we can put ourselves in check, right? My behavior right now might really be coming from a place of ego. It might really be coming from a place of I'm afraid of what I'm going to lose, or what I'm afraid of what I'm not going to get, or what I want to get. I need this, right? So when I check myself and really work on my mindset and reframes, I'm able then to change my energetic field so that then anything that comes to me is magnified in love and not fear. So we'll end with, money will make anything bigger and better. Bigger, better, larger, intensified, because money is energy. And that's it. There you have it. So we'll see you for next time on Tangents, Teachings and Tangents with Kathy Batista.